Right. At this point, Pat has just joined in to Lord J's chat room. Let's see if any of these questioned Pat for having kids up on his wall. Or, well, his background picture, profile picture. Let's see if Lord J questions that picture or asks Pat to take that picture down. Or, you know, or let's see if Bomb tells Pat to take that picture down. Because them kids haven't got nothing to do with this community or Pat Mustard or PGA whatsoever. So innocent kids are getting dragged up. And I want to see 100% if Lord J does say, why have you got pictures of kids up, Pat? Let's find out.
What's going on, mate?
Oh, I listened to that live stream earlier. I have never heard so much lies in such a short space of time. Everything is either just an outright lie or it's multiplied by 100, if that makes sense. It just,
yeah.
Fucking anybody that mentions sex to him, I've had more sex than you. How the fuck does he know? We know how much sex he's had.
Obviously, you know who they're on about. They're on about PJ. This is how proper hostess these people are. They talk about PJ 24/7 of the day. Oh, he's a virgin. He's never had sex. But how do you all know if he has or hasn't? Do you actually live in his pocket? Because seems to me yous do live in his pocket. Rent free. Yous toddle along behind PJ. PJ goes live now. Yous are there with PJ. Watching these live streams. Doing what? Yeah, obviously I put a thumb down to these. Because I know 100% Lord J has not asked Pat to take that picture down or asked Pat about that picture. Why has he got it up? Anyway, let's carry on playing.
And too many people are giving him the benefit of the doubt. He did not sleep with it. If he slept with Izzy,
How long have yous been going on about Izzy? Are you jealous that PJ actually met Izzy? Why do you want to know if PJ slept with Izzy or didn't sleep with Izzy? That's just weird and pathetic, wanting to know and being so obsessed about that for so long. It's almost been a year since that's even been mentioned or whatever else like that, and suddenly you bring up, has PJ slept with Izzy? If PJ says he has, and if he says she hasn't, then you don't believe any of them. There's nothing to believe. You believe PJ or you believe her, but still there's nothing to believe. If that's the case, because if PJ's lying, then she's lying. That's how I see it. Because a girl can say, oh no, I've never slept with him on YouTube in the community. Do you know what I mean? It's easy. How the fuck do any of yous know if he has or hasn't? I don't even know. It's only PJ and is it who knows. And it's only going to be them two who do know. Dumb fucks.
Slept with a queen, right? I made a bed on the floor. Have you ever heard anything so ridiculous in all your life? I took a girl home. I went home with a girl to her place and made a bed on the floor. Fuck off, PJ, would you?
Fuck's sake. I'm back now. Sorry, I was doing something there. Sorry.
All right. This is the family folk or fake or whatever way his fucking name is pronounced. So in the background is his ugly mother, and then his creepy stomach sister, and then the two kids are her kids, but the father's whereabouts are unknown.
Gunnar, you're not bond anymore, mate. I don't think the dad bothers with them, do they?
I think you're just two-faced to fuck Lord J, really. He's just sat there, slagged off kids, yeah. And them kids have got nothing to do with PJ. Yeah, maybe that's PJ's sister and PJ's mum. But they're kids who he's dragging up, you know what I mean? And you're sitting there in your live chat with that happening. This is why Pat is a pedo. This is what Pat does, yeah? Better stuff for me, really. The man brings up kids. Even on conversations, it's about kids. Fucking freak.
Honestly, I mean, look, I said this right from the beginning. When PJ started coming out with the racist shit, I used to say, I think he doesn't like the black man.
Hang on, Pat, hang on. You being racist. I've heard you being racist loads of times, but PJ's not allowed to be racist. So it's one for one and not for the other, really, innit? Pathetic.
Because the black man is more successful with women. Because women are under the gaze that black men have big wobblers, right?
Hang on. Ain't black supposed to be racist? Black is like what racist? Ain't it supposed to be a African or, you know, a mixed race? Or, you know what I mean? Not black. That's still racist. You're calling a black person black. Do you even know what racist is, Pat? Because you just calling a black person black. That's racist. You know what I mean? It's rather a African man or a Pakistani man from Pakistan, yeah, or from India. But you're just basically gone out racist there by saying black. Come on, think about it.
Yeah, and that was my assumption. How right I was. I can read PJ like a fucking book. And the problem with it is, half the black fellas in London are playing his sister, and he still talks to her.
Yeah.
There's no. Come on, I couldn't give a. As I said earlier, I couldn't give a fuck if you're the colour of a baboon's ass. But those kids are.
There you go, racist again.
Not white.
He's not really white, but either.
So really, Pat's calling kids. They're calling kids here. He's calling them kids fucking black kids. That is racism. Plus he's calling kids as well. You're just sick, Pat. Sick man.
No. What did he say? Olive. That's what he says he is. He's olive. I think I had diarrhea about 2 weeks ago. He's that shade. You know that light brown?
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, my diarrhea probably smelt better than him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Pat, come on. Your face does look like diarrhea. That's the difference between his colour skin and what you actually look like in person. You look like diarrhea completely. I'm not on about the colour because you're obviously not black. Like you said, like these people are black. Even though they're not, you know. No. So you're just racist, Pat, you know. So yeah, you're a fucking idiot, Pat. You're a fucking idiot.
He's a fucking. I just don't get him. I swear to God, it's just.
What, Lord, yeah? And you get Pat why he's bringing up kids in your life, calling kids colours and shit like that. Come on. You said to me you don't accept that. Well, you are doing. Oh, Lord, yeah.
I was looking at that picture of his nose, you know, the one in the close-up. I'm convinced he still has his baby teeth.
Yes, he's got fucking filthy teeth. He needs to clean them. The fucking rank. Fucking hell.
Did you notice it was Ollie Pat who laughed at lame joke?
Touches them with a toothbrush. There's blood everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that. Lot of being naughty, so. Anyways, I'm gonna carry on here. Bomb's obviously joined into the box. Told a shit joke. Pat laughed. Let's carry on. With Lord J, Bomb, and Pat Moster slagging off PJ.
Goodness swear. I didn't know. How can he not work in Seasade's house?
I have to admit, he brought that up in his live stream. I listened back to it. I was live at the time, but he mentioned when how hard can it be? Arrived at his door with a bottle of Coke and an accumulator. I fucking pissed myself laughing listening to that. You know why I laughed? Because he took the bottle of Coke and the accumulator. He actually took them. Or somebody robbed it. So if somebody knocked your door with a bottle of Coke and an accumulator and said, "Here, take them," would you take it? Do you know what I mean?
No, did he actually speak to him?
Yeah,
Did he speak to him at the door?
he spoke to him at the door.
Or did he
Well,
just get
here's the
grab
best part about it, Paul.
accumulator?
Here's a play-by-play what happened. He knocked the door and his mum answered. And he says, "Is PJ there?" And she says, "Hold on a minute." And she went up the stairs, right? Obviously, he said, "PJ, there's somebody at the door there for you." She came back down the stairs and asked him, "Are you from social media?"
Yeah.
And then she had to go back up the stairs and say, "Yeah." And it took about 10 minutes for him to pluck the courage to come down. He didn't have a clue who it was. It could have been me, it could have been you, it could have been Lord, it could have been fucking anybody. And he came down, petrified.
Oh, he'll have been shitting his pants.
And
Anxiety
then-
through the roof.
That's any money you want, he said to his man. Does have an eye.
How long have you been talking about this for? The guy was up at PJ's house, what, about 2 months ago, 3 months ago, and you're still going on about this? For fuck's sake, get alive.
Irish accent.
Or Manchester accent or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. He must
I wonder what they talked about at the door. Like, what can you talk to PJ about? YouTube.
that's something would maybe he'd probably come in one day and tell us, but fuck me, to take a bottle of Coke off somebody, he could have put fucking date rape in it, you know what I mean? But PJ took it and drank it. What the fuck?
Yeah, he needs to get a bottle of Coke. He loves them bottles of Coke.
Here's a bottle. I just can't get over it. Here's a bottle of Coke and an accumulator.
And then I remember later that day, the accumulator lost it. He was fucking raging. He didn't even pay for it. He was like, he was wanting to kill someone. Imagine knocking on the door though and Elaine answers. I just burst out laughing.
Whenever Elaine went at the door, she only opened it a wee crack.
There was a chain on it. You know, one of them chains.
Yeah.
Yeah. PJ comes down, starts peeking through the letterbox to see what it is.
It took about 10 minutes after he found out it was somebody from social media, so he was probably peeking out the window to see who it was, you know.
Like in that picture of mine. Yeah,
something like that, yeah.
Just peeking out.
Do you know what? I'm actually falling to sleep here at that bar, and they're just going on talking about PJ, yeah, but Lord J and Bomb's not questioned about Pat having that picture up. Bit weird, isn't it?
Now, who is it? Fucking, is he? Fucking funny.
Anyways, I'm just going to end my life here. There's around it to this bit, yeah. Let's see if they're still talking about PJ, and I just skipped it to 40 way through, yeah.
I mean, just saying the picture, do you know who this man is?
He's 23 years old. He's 23 years old.
Actually, I'm going to record him saying her name and then send it to her, because that might be a breach of the restraining order to be talking about her online.
Yeah.
She'll probably fucking... Well, she won't want anything to do with him, will she?
That's like fucking Columbo. I tell you, he's fucking good cat. That Columbo getting so small, so you wouldn't even know it.
What football team do you support? Are you Celtic or Rangers, Lord J? 23 and needing to ask for £1 for a bottle of Coke. What is life?
Fucking weirdos, all of yous, man. Fucking Lord, yeah.
I know, it's what's sad about as well.
You just proved me wrong, yeah. You just proved me wrong. All the shit what comes out your mouth, what you said to me is bullshit, yeah. You said that you question Pat about the pictures, yeah. No, you don't, man. You just join in with him. You're just obsessed with fucking certain people in this community. All three of yous. PJ. That is your lives. Get over yourselves already, yeah? You get owned by PJ. You sit there and laugh at him. What for? Fucking weirdos.